Hello, what's up everybody, welcome to another Destiny 2 video. My name is DuskHound and today we're going over the patch notes for update 1.2.3. Now first off, they give us the information we've been waiting for, the information about Solstice of Heroes. This is a brand new Destiny 2 summer event and has a large focus on Moments of Triumph. Right now you can track your Moments of Triumphs on Bungie.net, but it will be introduced in-game July 31st, which is also when the event officially starts. During this event you can trade in points that you get for completing your triumphs to earn rewards such as emblems, a sparrow and a code to purchase a special t-shirt. Some pretty cool stuff. There will also be a summer event vendor that you will be able to pick up bounties from, so we've got that to look forward to. But for now, we have some other cool stuff. They have added bounties into the game. Those of you that have played D1 will be familiar with this system. There will be 5 Crucible bounties a day that you will be able to collect from shacks, and 5 Vanguard bounties a day available from Zavala. And these provide some challenges that you can complete for rewards. I find this really cool because bounties is one of the things that got me to log on to the game every day back in D1, and I'm excited to see if they are as good in Destiny 2. They have also added some more exotic masterworks. You can find the masterworks for the Legend of Acreus, Telesto, and the Sleeper Simulant on the Prestige Leviathan raid, or any of the Leviathan raid layers. They have also upped the Heroic Strike Catalyst drop rates, so we won't have to grind them not nearly as much, which is great. They have upped the drop rate for the Skyburner's Oath Exotic Catalyst from the Leviathan, which again is great. And finally, they have added the catalyst for Stroom, which can be found by defeating enemies on Nessus. Next up, we have some quality of life changes. They have adjusted the escalation protocol reward system to be more deterministic. What this means is that each time you defeat the boss, your drop chance will increase for the next run, which is a great system if you ask me. They have also added the option to purchase all the Lighthouse Forge weapons from Brother Vance once you have completed them all. This is really great because I have accidentally infused a couple of them weapons into some other weapons and they are great weapons themselves, and I highly recommend trying out some of them if you haven't. Next, they have removed momentum from heroic adventures. This is great, momentum was absolute, just not the best. And they have also made it so armor may now be purchased from Iron Banner and Faction Rallies vendors. This is really useful, especially in Faction Rallies, since you get the bonus for the full set of faction armor. It was a bit of a hassle having to grind for that armor on characters where you don't have the full set, and now that's not going to be an issue. Next up, we have some sandbox armor updates. They have revamped a couple of the armor pieces for each class. Starting with the Hunter, we have the Lucky Raspberry. This now has increased chance to fully recharge arc bolt grenades on arc bolt grenade hits, and it also guarantees a full recharge when the arc bolt hits 4 targets, which is very similar to what it originally had, just a little bit better, which is great. I say great a lot. Anyway, next we have the Stompies. They've increased the benefit whilst using strafe jump and triple jump. And next we have the Young Ahamkara's Spine. This now improves the tripmine grenades blast radius and throw speed. This makes your tripmine grenades harder to destroy. As well as that, solar ability hits now grant 33% tripmine grenade energy. And they have removed the target marking functionality. This is the main one that I'm looking at. This sounds much better than what it used to do, and I cannot wait to try it out. Next we have the Titan. For the feedback fences, they now Fury Conductor stacks on melee hits instead of kills. On top of that, they reduce melee damage whilst you have stacks of Fury Conductor, and Fury Conductor also stacks on top of each other. For the Doomfang Pauldrons, void melee kills now grant super energy, and shield throw hits now grant super energy as well. And finally, the Dune Marchers. They have reduced the time to activate the perk whilst you're sprinting to 1.5 seconds, and they have increased the damage of the chain lightning effect by 70% in PvP and 440% in PvE. These sound like they could potentially be pretty good, and once I hop onto my Titan, I'm definitely going to be trying these out. And finally, moving on to the Warlock. For the Crown of Tempests, they have collapsed the total number of stacks of conduction tines to 3. However, this still has the same total effect, and conduction tines now reduce the speed that super energy depletes while Storm Trance is active. For the Karnstein armlets, melee kills now instantly heal you, and grant continuously healing for 8 seconds. This basically gives you the option to become a Devour Lock on any of the subclass trees, which is going to provide some interesting combos. And finally, we have the Starfire Protocol. Empowered weapon damage hits now grant some fusion grenade energy, 20% of energy. Next we have Prestige Raid Layers. Each week there is a curated weapon suite with a global activity modifier for Spire of Stars and Eater of Worlds. The weapon set and modifier will be the same across both of the layers. Prestige Eater of Worlds will become available at 11 AM PDT on July 17th, so that will be available by the time this video gets to you. And Prestige Spire of Stars will be available 10 AM PDT tomorrow, July 18th. Both these raid layers will drop 400 power weapons and exotic catalysts. And of course, they will have their own armor ornaments, which is all super good loot, and I myself will definitely be trying to find a team to bring me through these. But unfortunately, I haven't even been through the normal versions yet. Next, we have a couple of changes to the Crucible. The Iron Banner has been updated to now use Iron Temple fire pits as capture zones. The game mode now also has a power play rule that is unique to Iron Banner. Capturing all 3 zones will lock the zones for 20 seconds, then after that, all zones will return to neutral. It's a very interesting mechanic, and I'd like to see how much times people are going to use this next time Iron Banner comes around. I could see it being useful in some situations, but more of a hassle in other. Next, they have added support for more labs in the future for Crucible labs and added end of match rewards. This is great because I loved Crucible labs the first time it came around, but the only thing was it didn't give me any end of match rewards. Next, we have general updates to the Crucible. They have increased quick play to 6v6, and of course with doing that they have had to adjust some of the game mode score limits, and they have also removed supremacy from this. As for the competitive playlist, they have reduced the bomb fuse timer to 35 seconds on countdown, and as for other stuff, Rumble is now a full-time available activity, so you can jump in anytime you want to Rumble, which is great. I love Rumble. And Supremacy is now a rotating 6v6 playlist. And players now earn Valor rank from competitive, Crucible labs and Iron Banner. Moving on, we have some changes to Eververse. During Solace of Heroes, players will earn a bonus Solace engram with each prototype engram earned. When you decrypt a Solace engram, you will receive new items until all items in the box have been unlocked. Then you will be able to get duplicates. They have also added a new item type, which is called Armour Glows. These will affect Solace of Heroes armor sets and will cause your armor to glow, but only when your subclass aligns to the armor glow. I'm excited to see how these look because they sound pretty cool. And last of all, for everything for this patch, apart from a bunch of minor fixes and tweaks, is that they have removed the prismatic matrix until Season 4. I don't know why they've done this, but it's a thing. If you have a prismatic facet, it will be able to be dismantled for some bright dust. So that is all, guys. A whole bunch of stuff for this patch. Comment down below what you are looking forward to the most. I myself am looking forward to the new armor tweaks and playing around with them. But apart from that, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like on the video if you have. Subscribe to the channel for plenty more Destiny content coming your way. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.